This is the hardest of the stories I've told, and yet the most freeing. As a young person growing up, I did face all sorts of abuse. The physical kind, the mental kind, the emotional kind, and lastly, yes, indeed, the sexual time. It marked me up, it wounded me in ways that I still, to this day, I have no wounds for, that I have no words for. But I gotta get on here and share it because I know there's lots of people walking around with similar stories that really have them dragged down in ways they probably don't even really understand. But probably, I guess that was back in 2014, I went and saw the movie The Shack. I had read the book, but I wanted to see the visual representation. Man, oh man, I let loose in that movie. And I decided in that moment I was going to come right out of that theater and go on the journey of forgiveness. Because it is not as simple as it sounds of saying, "Hi, will you accept my apology?" It's quite the journey when it's resulted in you carrying yourself in the ways you've carried yourself for decades. And I literally walked outside and called everyone I had ever wronged. By the way, that was a very short list. My main abuser at school was in prison at the time, but the main abuser was a family member. And I called them up. And I decided to open the doors of dialogue. And look, I've read what it is in the Bible about forgiving, but I wasn't sure. But suffice to say, going on this journey, it's been the most rewarding journey I've ever gone on. And when my abuser started seeking God in life, I literally did hear the heavens rejoicing. Like, it's true. That the lost sheep had come home. But I mainly went on the journey, the forgiveness is not about them. It was to set me free. And no longer let those chapters define my life any longer. Because most of us are letting the memories of our lives guide us, and it's not working. So I just thought I'd get on here and share that much of it for right now. But if you're watching this, I am sure you're watching it for a reason. Make it a priority to go on the journey of forgiveness. It's not a fairy tale, it's not a myth. And if you ever like talking about it, just feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to share what I learned along the way. And hope you have a great God day.